Guys, what's going on? Breaking news, breaking news. According to Amir Khan, Manny Pacquiao has signed to fight Amir Khan in Saudi Arabia, November the 8th. Amir Khan has a date, he has a venue, he has everything signed. Now, Amir Khan did say it's a subject to a few things. Obviously, Manny Pacquiao is going to be fighting Keith Thurman. Irrespective whether Manny Pacquiao loses or wins against Keith Thurman, that fight has been signed according to Amir Khan from Manny Pacquiao. Both sides have signed the fight. But what Amir Khan is saying is subject to the fact that if Pacquiao gets really badly injured, then obviously Amir Khan will have to look for another opponent because Manny Pacquiao is going in a fight with Thurman, which is very tough. So, you don't know what's going to happen in that fight. Maybe Pacquiao gets really badly injured and he's not able to make that date. Or if Pacquiao gets beat convincingly and he thinks, this is enough's enough, I'm going to retire. Amir Khan said obviously the fight won't happen then. But if everything goes to plan, it looks like Manny Pacquiao will be taking on Amir Khan in Saudi Arabia in November the 8th. So what I said to you guys has come true. Now, a lot of you were saying, why is Manny Pacquiao going to fight Amir Khan? He's going to fight Spence or the champions or Crawford or, and I said, hang on a minute. Manny Pacquiao is in the twilight of his career. In Saudi Arabia, there's big money flying about. There's big money flying about. Right? They'd be willing to pay Pacquiao huge money. If they paid Khan $7 million to fight Billy Dib in a fight that wasn't that big, didn't have that many eyeballs on it, there wasn't a lot of attention. What are they going to pay for a fight with Manny Pacquiao where a lot of the world's attention is going to be watching? A lot of the casuals are going to be watching that fight. It's a monster fight. So you can imagine how many people will be watching that fight. So I'm not surprised if this as obviously after the Thurman fight, we'll probably hear a lot more. If this is true, I'm not surprised Manny Pacquiao and his team have decided to take this fight. I think they know the kind of money that they can make from this fight. It's a monster fight. It's a big money fight for Manny Pacquiao. Let's not forget Manny Pacquiao is 40 years of age. He's looking to make as much money as he can at the twilight of his career. Fighting Spence would be very dangerous. Firstly, I don't even think he gets paid as much money fighting Spence as he would do fighting Khan. And it's a way easier fight. Let's be honest, you just got to be realistic. Amir Khan is a way easier fight than Errol Spence for Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence is a natural welterweight, a big guy, a big puncher. In comparison to Amir Khan. Amir Khan's not known for being a big puncher. Also, Errol Spence is not as vulnerable as Amir Khan now or ever. Errol Spence is a top welterweight right now, whereas Amir Khan is probably on the way out. So it's from a business point of view, you'd say it would be stupid for Manny Pacquiao not to take the Amir Khan fight because the money's are far greater. He's not going to get that kind of money fighting Errol Spence in America. Believe you me, Errol Spence isn't that big a name. Errol Spence has been on pay-per-view once in his whole career, and that was because he was fighting Mikey Garcia, who, in my opinion, was the reason why that fight did so many pay-per-views. Errol Spence and Sean Porter, I don't believe it's even on pay-per-view. So that again shows you how big a star Errol Spence is. This fight, Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao, is going to be a huge fight and a huge payday for Pacquiao. I'm pretty sure the Saudis have the kind of money to pay both these guys what they want to be paid. Obviously, we know Pacquiao is going to have to be paid a lot of money for him to take this fight, because there are other options for Pacquiao that could pay him well, but I don't think those fights pay him as much as what a Khan fight will pay him. I just don't think so. I think it's a great business move from Pacquiao. I think he's looking at it from this point of view that I can fight Amir Khan and he's going to be very confident that he beats Amir Khan, right? And then he can jump into another big fight with Errol Spence, which would be another big payday. I think that's how Pacquiao and his team are going to be looking at it. If he wins even if he loses, I think Khan might be his last fight. If he loses to Thurman, I think Khan will probably be Manny Pacquiao's last fight, his last big payday. If Mayweather doesn't come to the table, which it doesn't look like he will. So if he beats Thurman, then I feel what Pacquiao will do. I think Pacquiao will fight Amir Khan, and then he may have one last fight against maybe Spence or Crawford, depending on which fight he thinks is right. He's got to beat Amir Khan, which he would be if he beats Thurman. He would be a massive favourite. I think if he loses to Thurman, then I think Amir Khan will probably be Pacquiao's last fight. That's the way I look at it. I think if he beats Thurman, I think he'd be looking to fight Khan, beat Amir Khan, which he'd be very confident, and you'd have to favour him massively if he beats Thurman as well to beat Amir Khan, and then probably jump into one last fight with either Spence or Crawford to unify. That's the way, that's what I'll be looking at, if I'm honest with you, if I'm from a Pacquiao point of view. From an Amir Khan's point of view, if this is right and he's pulled it off, again, what a masterstroke from Amir Khan. He's just got a huge payday against Crawford. He got a huge payday against Billy Dib. And now he's going to get another huge payday against Manny Pacquiao if this comes off. Unbelievable. You know, at the twilight of his career, you probably say he's earned ridiculous amounts of money at the twilight of his career, where many people are questioning whether he even deserves it. But I don't think you can question whether Amir Khan deserves it, because I think he did enough early on in his career to warrant these big fights. Unfortunately, we didn't get these big fights for Khan when he should have got those big fights. Those fights didn't happen, where he probably had a greater chance of winning some big fights. He wasn't unfortunately able to get it. Now, a lot of you say, well, Khan lost to Garcia. Khan lost to Canelo. Firstly, Canelo, I think Canelo was always going to beat Amir Khan. He was too big. The Garcia fight was a fight which I don't think he should have lost. But no one likes to talk about Marcus Maidana. The Marcus Maidana was a bigger fight than the Garcia fight. No one gave Garcia a prayer to beat Amir Khan. But people thought Maidana was going to beat Khan. And Amir Khan beat Maidana. You know, Zab Judah was supposed to be a tougher fight than the Garcia fight. And Amir Khan destroyed Zab Judah. Even the Alexander fight was a 50-50 fight at that point, and Amir Khan wiped the floor with him. So people always like to talk about the fights that Amir Khan's lost. What about the fights that he's won? You know, so I do feel that Amir Khan's probably got these fights not at the right time in his career. I think if this fight happened 3-4 years ago, I think it would have been a much better fight for Amir Khan. For Pacquiao, you'd have to say he's the favourite right now in this. If this fight was to come off, especially if he beats Thurman, if he beats Thurman, he's a massive favourite. If he loses to Thurman, he's still a favourite. So it's for Amir Khan. He's had it off towards the latter end of his career. But what do you guys make of the news? Breaking news that Manny Pacquiao has signed to fight Amir Khan November the 8th in Saudi Arabia. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.